imagine having a conversation with somebody in 2025 and I said you have to moisturize your hair, you have to deep condition, and she's asking me what is moisturizing, what is deep conditioning. You're not the only one. No. I myself also get confused sometimes. There are some natural hair videos that I come across and I don't even know most of the words they are calling. Like I have to check ChatGPT, I have to use Google to check what the words stand for or what they mean or even what it's even used for. So you're not alone, girl. But then you have to get familiar with the ones that you should be familiar with. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Maggie. I create content on hair care. If you love videos like this, you love topic like this, do stick around. Today's video is going to be enlightening, it's going to be educative, it's going to be interesting because we're going to be talking about hair care vocabulary, more like the black hair vocabulary. That is where you should be familiar with when you want to start your hair care journey, or even when you're already in your hair care journey. These are ways you should be familiar with. The first thing we're going to be talking about today is moisturizing. Moisturizing. Of course, you know what that word stands for when it comes to the skin, but you might not know what it stands for when it comes to your hair. Moisturizing is a process of adding moisture, that is something in liquid form, to your hair, just so it doesn't get dry, brutal, it doesn't get too strong, especially when you want to comb it or when you want to put it in a new protective style. Now, when it comes to moisturizing, you have to be familiar with two ways. There is the LCO method and there is the LOC method. LCO simply stands for liquid, cream, and oil. LOC stands for liquid, oil, and cream. So I mostly use the LCO method. And when you want to moisturize your hair, you don't just use water. Of course you don't just use your leave-in conditioner. Of course we know leave-in conditioner is used to moisturize your hair. And you don't just use your oil, you shouldn't even use your oil. That is a disaster. The first thing you apply is you apply liquid, which is in form of water. So you might just want to go in with H2O, just H2O, spray it around your hair just to get your hair open up to receive the cream. The creamy version of the LCO method is your hair cream, your leave-in conditioner, or whichever conditioner you use to moisturize. Then the third thing you are going in with is your oil. The oil is used to seal in the moisture. That is what the oil does. Don't forget the LCO method. So when you talk about moisturizing, at least now you know what it is. Moisture, just moisture, add moisture to your hair. The big chop, big chop, this is actually my favorite one. You know, when you are you are relaxed and you want to go back to being natural, you go to this barbing salon and you cut off your hair, like you barb it. Sometimes the skin your skin might actually be showing. So that is what the big chop, often associated with those who are transitioning from either from natural to relaxed or from relaxed to natural, mostly from relaxed to natural. Trimming and dusting. But I would love to talk about dusting first. Dusting, no, I don't mean it should be dusting your bed or dusting your hair. No, dusting is another form of trimming, but I call it a mild form of trimming, because when you are dusting, you are not cutting up about 2 to 3 inches of your hair, which is actually what you do when you are trimming. But when you are dusting, you are simply just taking the tip of your hair and you are counting those 1, 2, 3 strands sticking out and you are chopping them off. That is dusting. Trimming is when you go in with the mindset of taking about 4 to 5 inches out at once, just so you can balance the length of your hair. That is what trimming. So trimming is way extreme. Dusting is just mild form of trimming. Now, protective styling simply just means a style that you tuck your hair into to prevent you from combing, styling, just manipulating the hair growth process. Protective styling can be in form of mini braids, twist out. It can be in form of Ghana weaving. It can be in form of bantu knot. It can be in form of sewing. There are so many of them out there just to protect your hair from further breakage and damage. That is what protective styling is all about. Just in case you think, oh, Maggie is now going natural, so she has forgotten us. No, dear, I have not forgotten you. I still want to preach to you about relaxer stretching. While I was going through my relaxed hair journey, what actually helped me the most was relaxer stretching. Now, relaxer stretching is not actually that difficult to understand. It's just the gap between the day you relax your hair till the day you are going to relax your hair again. You see that gap in between, that 2 months, 3 months, 4 months gap that you are going to leave in between before the next relaxer is called relaxer stretching. That means you are stretching your relaxer, and it's very advisable that you at least stretch your relaxer for at least 4 months. 4 months before you go in to get another relaxer done. You get it, right? You get it. Thank you. What? I didn't say deep conditioning. Deep conditioning is a process of deep moisturizing. I always say, I don't even know how to describe deep conditioning. I just see it as a process of deep moisturizing. The only difference is deep conditioning is meant to be washed out after you have used it to steam your hair. I usually steam my hair with deep conditioner. This is what I do. I apply the deep conditioner and let it sit for about 30 minutes with my electric cap on. You can also use a nylon if you don't have the electric cap, so it's not a must, you must get an electric cap. And after 30 minutes I go in and I rinse off the deep conditioner. This makes my hair strands stronger. So deep conditioning is kind of deep moisturizing your hair. That is just how I'm going to explain, guys. If you don't understand, please go and make your research. At least now you know there is something called deep conditioning, and it's very, very essential when it comes to hair growth. For a natural person, this one is just like a nightmare. Shrinkage. Shrinkage is like a false length. You know your hair is longer than this, but because of that term shrinkage, nobody will believe you, because your hair comes down instead of going straight. The coil rolls up and is down, so you can't even tell somebody that I have 10 inches of hair when your hair is looking like 4 inches. That is what shrinkage does. So shrinkage is like a false length of hair. It gives your head a false length, which is negatively not good, because that's where people won't actually know that your hair is long, because now it shrink. I've come across some natural hair terms, some black hair terms. I'm like, what's that? One of it is nappyversary. Nappyversary is that day you decided to stop relaxing your hair and go natural. When that day comes again, like just like anniversary. So I decided to go natural in March. That is next year March is my nappyversary. Product junkie. Yeah, some of us are product junkie. You see something, you want something, you go and get it. That's what works for you, but no, it's not enough. Even though it's working, it's not enough. You still go out to get more. You get more products here and there. For shampooing, you have like 10 different brands of shampoo. For deep conditioner, you have about 5 brands of deep conditioner, and these are the products that does actually the same thing, but just because you are a product junkie, you keep packing more products. That is product junkie. It's not good. Stop it. So that is all I have on my list today in the black hair vocabulary. Is there any other one you've come across and you do love to share with us? Please leave in the comment section. We really would love to hear and learn from you. Thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if this video helped to enlighten you in any way. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.